Yeah, it says 0 viewers at the bottom, so.
Okay. Well, you just click live, so.
Yeah. That's crazy how it switches.
It glitches, yeah.
When someone talks, yeah, that's super weird.
I think also because we're on a totally different time frame too. Even when I look at, like, I clicked on myself, I'm like talking 2 seconds behind what I normally am. It's kind of weird.
Okay, let's see. Let me go to my page. We're gonna talk to Christy. You've got 1 viewer. Hello.
Yay!
2 viewers.
Yay!
So we're just gonna wait till we get some more people on the call, and then we.
And like I said, it should have a link that people can go to afterwards too to view it. So, but yeah, like, we can get as many viewers as you want. Like if there's like certain people that you want to make sure that they get on, you can go ahead and like send them a message or something.
Awesome.
Yeah, the first time we did this, it was like a nightmare.
Yeah. It's different. It's really cool though.
It is cool. Like we do our team trainings this way because like they can watch it like afterwards. So like they have to pay to watch it now because we have so many people, and it's not very fair to like some people that live in state and then they just don't come because they can watch it online. So we make everybody, no matter where you are, you know, you have to pay for it. So this is a good way. So we just send the link through email if we could see that they paid through it.
All right, so we're gonna wait just a couple more minutes to see who else gets on, and then we'll get started.
Sounds good.
Okay, we've got 7 viewers.
Woo!
Hello, everybody.
Hi, guys.
All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. It's 05. So everybody, this is Megan Tansy. She is a presidential diamond. So Megan, go ahead and just tell us your story real quick. When you started, why you started, and all that.
Okay, I started in February. I actually started February 27th of 2014, so it's almost been 2 years. I actually went to Tiffany Her's launch party. I needed a wrap. I was kind of bored, and I just needed to get out of the house, really. Tiffany had messaged me. We hadn't talked for a couple of years, and she was like, just come. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll come. I'll have to try to sneak the money out of John's wallet, but I'll try to come. I was, at the time, I was very broke. I actually was very depressed. I would, at the time, had Wyatt was probably, he's around 6 months old. He's Yeah, he was around 6 months old, and it was rough. When I was pregnant, I actually went through a lot. I had lost Wyatt's biological father when I was just 6 weeks pregnant. And then a month later, I had lost my mother. I had found her and tried to revive her life, and it didn't really go. I didn't really didn't sorry.
All right.
But she passed away, so my pregnancy was very rough. I was very alone, and it was very difficult. So I went through a lot, but I didn't really grieve while I was pregnant because I thought that it would really hurt. Wyatt just was just in my own little bubble, didn't really go out of the house very much. I kind of stayed put at my grandma's home, which was not a good place to be because my grandma wasn't very, she's just not all there, you would say. I don't know how you would put it. She's just one of those grandmas. So was also my sister, my younger sister, who at the time was 16 years old, was there, and she was the 16-year-old crazy, had just lost her mom, so she was all over the place, bouncing off the walls, in and out of trouble, doing a lot of crazy things, and it was a rough start. So I finally had Wyatt, and I finally was starting to grieve after I had Wyatt because I think all the emotions, especially having a baby and just going through all of that, hit me all at once. So I started grieving. I was clinically diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder. I was having nightmares that I would wake up and find Wyatt like not breathing, but that was just me thinking that because of what I went through with, my mom and just everything that had happened. So I went to the wrap party and I joined the business. I actually joined the business the day after the wrap party, at Tiffany's wrap party, and I did not have the money. I actually charged, because Tiffany had just joined, so she had no clue what she was doing. So I was her second distributor, I believe. Yeah, I was her second distributor. She charged my card 3 different times because I didn't realize that I had a different billing and shipping. I used John's card actually. And yeah, so I actually asked him if I could join. He said no. He told me absolutely not, that this is a pyramid scheme, all those little things that we hear about this business. I was told all of that by him, and well, I did it anyways. I was a stay-at-home mom. I was a stay-at-home mom, was I just a stay-at-home mom, but I was a stay-at-home mom depressed. And when you're a stay-at-home mom and there's no one to talk to but a little 6-month-old who doesn't really talk back, it gets worse and worse and worse because then you're talking to nobody and all those thoughts are just rumbling through your head, and then it gets bad. John worked 60-plus hours a week. He was on call. So on the weekends when I'm like, oh, let's go do this, let's go do that, well, we couldn't because he was on call. We had one vehicle, so I couldn't just take the call to go anywhere, or take the car to go somewhere with me and Wyatt because he needed the car in case he got called out to his job. So we were stuck at home. We were broke. We had no money. Well, when I joined the business, my whole family told me that I was pretty much ridiculous for joining. John was mad that I just wasted $99. So I ran with it. I told them that I was going to prove them wrong, and it kind of actually took my mind off of everything that I was going through before. So I went Ruby in probably, I think it was almost 3 weeks, and then I went Emerald in a month, and I went Diamond in 3 months. So I proved everybody wrong, and after 3 months, when I went Emerald, I needed one more spot to fill my Diamond chart, and John actually threw me his card and said, here you go. You better get that $10,000 bonus.
Awesome.
So I got to get that bonus, and I did, but bonus is just a bonus. So the ones that are listening to this and you join and you didn't get a bonus, that's okay because it's just a bonus. The best part about this business is residual income. But back to joining, John finally joined. I built his business on top of mine. He still worked his hours, but it changed me as a person because my mind was somewhere else, and I was helping other people when really I was helping myself, but I didn't realize it. Because when you get the satisfaction of you just helped a mom to get $100 to pay for her groceries, that was an amazing feeling. like I needed that. I didn't have money to even take Whites, you know, to go play at, you know, Chick-fil-A's, you know, place because we couldn't go there to get food, and you know, you have to like pay to go play in their playground. So I didn't have any extra money to do anything. So for me to be able to do that for, you know, to sell a wrap and to do that, like at first I thought my house looked like a drug house because I was just selling wraps and, you know, going outside my house. But it was that for a while, but it was just me slinging wraps and selling money, and Wrap Cash is the best. So I signed a lot of loyal customers, and when I signed them, I got that, you know, if I needed extra wraps, I would get the 2 loyal customers and get a wrap reward. And that also helped because then you could have wrap parties. That's pretty much how I went diamond, was wrap parties. Wrap parties is the best thing to do. If you're stuck in a rut, have wrap parties, because I'll tell you 100%, that is the main reason why I probably went diamond, is because of parties. But that's a little bit about my story. If I went into full detail, I'd be bawling my eyes out. So, but
oh, that's awesome. When I met you this past weekend, your story really inspired me. So I really love it. So thanks. But so speaking of the cruise, how much fun did we have? Like so much fun.
So much fun. I cannot wait. And there will be another one, I heard. So you guys start working now, because you never know who will be on it next.
I know. So, well, speaking of the cruise, how important do you think it is for people to attend all of these events or team meetings, or just, you know, like simple meetings at your upline's house? Just like
so like I said, Tiffany Herr, I'm sure everybody knows who Tiffany Herr is. I actually grew up with Tiffany since we were little. We lived in the same neighborhood, but we started our first meeting as like 5 people, and then from that, I have never ever missed a meeting. I missed one meeting, and that was because I went to a funeral. My cousin passed away, but I've never missed a meeting. I've never missed a green carpet. I've never missed a corporate event. I've never missed any of those type of events, because even though you go and sometimes you're like, oh, I'm learning the same thing, but you know what? You're learning something and you're learning in a different way, and you might go with a different mindset. So no matter what, you know, when you go, what rank you go, you're always filling your cup up, and you need to fill your cup, because this business can be draining, and you need that to be put back into you. And when I say like, even like I've been traveling to I've been to Michigan one team, one missions. I've been to Ohio, Kentucky, any ones that are around me, I go, and that's like 4 to 5 hour drive, and we go there and back. I have a whole team in Illinois, and that's my downline. I drive 5 hours every month to visit their, you know, to go to their team meeting, just to be there as support. And even that fills my cup up to watch them and hear different stories and hear different tips, because even a new distributor goes up there, they might give me something that I might need to help build my business, or to put back into me, or I can put back into my team.
That's so true. Just real quick, when I went to my first conference, it changed my business. You know, like I was only a Ruby, I think, but I went anyways, and it super inspired me. So I totally agree with you. Sorry, my baby's crying.
You're fine.
But yeah, that's
my first green carpet. I dragged John along. We actually went because he used to live in Florida, so he wanted to go visit his friends, and I was like, well, if you're gonna go to Florida, you're gonna go to green carpet. And this time, like, he was in the business, but he wasn't in. I would say he wasn't fully in. He was supportive this time. He was supportive after I got, you know, I was making, you know, I had that comment in the paycheck, like Pam says, is when they, you know, they go in and they're supportive. He became supportive after the green carpet. It opened his eyes, and he started posting, and because that one green carpet event changed his whole entire mindset.
That's amazing. Well, speaking of your fiance now being a supporter, and he wasn't at first, or your family wasn't, what would you tell people who don't have the most supportive family or friends? Like, that ever stopped you?
I will tell you that, like I said, John was not supportive. He became supportive within a couple months. He saw that I was working the business. He saw how it changed me and how I was becoming happier. I actually became I wasn't depressed anymore. If you actually look at my desk, I have Confianza. I have Confianza everywhere because I get stressed out still. If you see my chest, like I get like splotches just because I get like really nervous and stuff. But Confianza changed me. I got off a lot of my medicine. I was on Zoloft. I was on a lot of depression medicine, and I got off all of that, and I was happy. Like I was smiling. I was a person that never took a selfie, and now I take selfies all the time just because.
Selfie business.
Yeah, because it just brings something out of you. I will tell you, my family blocked me. Every single one. My dad blocked me. My sister blocked me. My sister now is almost an emerald in the business, and I've been in the business for almost 2 years. So if that tells you anything, she just now joined the business. My dad is a loyal customer. My aunt is a loyal customer, and they all blocked me at first. They had to watch it. They had to see it. My friends, I have one friend in the business, and she joined the same day I did. We joined, like I joined and she joined right after me, and she's a double diamond. And my best friends from high school, all of them, none of them are in the business. They have made statuses. They have, we've had, Friendsmas or Friendsgiving recently, and they all talk crap. But all I say is, well, the only thing that, like, I have to say, sometimes it's hard not to be rude or to, like, lash back at them. But I just say, well, I don't get down on you about your jobs, or your lifestyle or what you do for your business or how you pay your bills. So just don't do it about mine.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's all you can do.
That's all you need, because they don't pay your bills. And if I were to be so worried about what others thought of me or what they thought about what I did for a living, then I would not be where I'm at today. I would still be back there living a depressed life because I couldn't go get a job. The reason being I couldn't go get a job, John worked so many hours that we couldn't do it. The only way we could have done it is if I worked during the day. And during the day, I would have had to take him to daycare, or I would have taken my son to a sitter, which that would have been all my money going to that job, because my job would have been, $9 an hour or something like that, which daycare is expensive. So if you calculate that up, it would have been worthless. So if I would have worked at nighttime, I couldn't have done that because John could be at home, but he could have got a call to go out to, his work and, in a matter of minutes. So we couldn't just call up a babysitter and be like, hey, can you be here in 5 minutes? So it just wouldn't have worked out. So we were we were stuck in a rut, like legit stuck in that broke state of mind and stage that we couldn't get out of.
Yeah, so if you left your friends with all negative comments, you probably wouldn't be where you are. So that's really awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It took a while for me actually to, build my confidence back up, but I did. So I think it's super important.
I've had a lot of people since, like I was younger, like always say like I don't know if I'm like that easy target to pick on or something, but this business, I don't want to like shove it in their face or do this or that, but like this is the only thing that I've actually felt like I'm good at, and anybody can be good at it. And if anybody's like, well, I can't do it, and I've had message people and they're like, well, I did it before and I wasn't good at it. I'm like, why do you think you weren't good at it? And like, even though I might not think that they're going to join, I want to know why, because I want to let them know, like, anybody can be good at this business. It's up to you. Are you going to do like, are you going to post? Are you going to reach out to people? Are you going to talk to people in public? And you know what? Some people don't talk to people in public. Some people don't post. But you have to find the way that works for you to do this business. I have a lot of older women on my team that don't post on social media, but they talk in person. They like to blitz. They like to talk. They like to go out face to face. So it's up to you to find the way that works best for you. But you have to try it out. If you're not, trying to blitz, if you're not trying to post, then how do you know you're not good at this business? Just because you failed at one thing, but you don't know you failed at the other. So you can't really say you're bad at this. Nobody's bad at this business. You can't be bad at this business.
I know. Yeah. So you said that you get a lot of cards. Is that like your one thing that you really love to do, or do you do social media too, or what?
I'm actually considered the blitzing queen. I go up to anybody and everybody and talk to them. I will So say we go to Walmart and you're in that crazy line and the kid in front of you is crying and I've got Wyatt with me. So I'll tell them like, girl, all you need is some confidence and I told you it will be a lot better. But it's just that right there is a blitz within a blitz. Like I'm not telling you like, hey, have you heard of It Works? Here's a blitz card. Like some people like that just they like kind of steer them away. So you have to like put a different steer on it. I really love your shoes. Oh, awesome. Where'd you get them? Turn that in around and then, oh, you know what? I totally forgot. Today's Customer Appreciation Day. I'd love to give you my blitz or love to give you a coupon. Hope you have a great day. And then I'm like, oh, what's this? And then that opens a conversation for you to talk about it, because before I was just handing out so many blitz cards, or people like to say like they like to leave them places. Don't ever leave your blitz card anywhere because people pick them up and throw them away. So always give them to somebody, or this is my favorite thing to do now is take a picture of a blitz card on my phone and I'll talk to somebody and then I'll be like, you know what, this is my last blitz card. Can I go ahead and text you the coupon? And I'll text them, you have their number. So when it's follow-up Friday, follow up with that and just say, hey, I'm placing orders. I'd love to place an order with you. Or, talk about the business. I have one more spot on my team. Would you like to join? When you say one more spot, people get like, she only has one more spot? Oh my gosh, I have to fill it. Like,
it's so special.
Yeah. So you have to figure out different ways. And like, I do different ways all the time. You just have to find that one, like, little, that little glitch or that little and like that time, like it just has to be the right timing and it has to go with the flow. Like if you're walking out into Walmart and you're like walking like all like you have like the resting bitch face, like no one's gonna come up to you and be like, hey, I see you have an It Works shirt on. I've been, no one's gonna want that. And you can't you can't blitz somebody without a smile on your face. You have to be constantly happy to join this business. So, and also I love social media. If you follow me, I post all the time, and you have to be real. I post without makeup on. I don't wear a lot of makeup. I wear mascara, but you have to post about you being real. People want to see the real side of you. So if you're not being real, then they think that they have to be this, person that looks gorgeous all the time and always is out doing this or that. No, you just be yourself. And I think that's been really helpful for me. I know a lot of people on my team like, well, I have to wear makeup or I'm not posting on Facebook. Well, that's totally fine. That's you, but you have to be you. And that's where people get the business wrong, is that they try to follow all the leaders and follow exactly what their steps are. And that's awesome. But what you need to do is you need to pick pieces out of everybody and make it into you, but you need to be you, if that makes sense. Like,
of course, yeah.
It's like a recipe.
Yeah, so you did parties at first, you said. Do you do them anymore? How often do you do them?
I try to do at least one a week, but we all get into the business and sometimes, I won't do any a month just because, I can't force somebody to have a party. But I will message people all the time. I'll message like, who wants a free wrap? And if people on my Facebook say me, I'll message them like, I would love to give you a free wrap. Just get 2 girlfriends, 3 girlfriends together, free wrap, and you can sample all the products and we'll have fun. And then there you go. Or we could, you can even make it fun where you like come to the thing and we can have drinks. I'll bring a couple bottles of wine. We can all sit around, watch a movie, and then you can take the wrap home. So, because you're not supposed to drink with a wrap, but you just have to figure out who you're kind of talking to, if they'd rather sit around and drink or if they'd rather sit around and, listen to you talk about the products. You just kind of have to fill out the situation.
So people don't come to you and ask you to throw them a party. You still have to reach out to them, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I've had, a handful of people come out to me and ask me if I could, if they throw me or if I would throw them a party just because they want a free wrap or they want to become a loyal customer and they know that they'll get a free wrap out of it. But other than that, I have to reach out to them. Mm-hmm. Reaching out to people is an amazing thing, and social media is huge with Instagram. If you are not on Instagram has changed my business recently. Like, I would 100%.
That's awesome. So for party there, take a good tip that you would give people to when they have that, maybe their launch party or like the first party or?
Any parties, make something fun. So if you go to the party, so say everybody's sitting around to say first, I will have a free drawing for either a wrap or if you have fat fighters, if you want to do a week's worth of greens, this is up to you. These are a couple of things that I like to do is have them take a picture of themselves, so a selfie of them with either if they're comfortable, if they have a wrap on, pulling their shirt up and just saying, at this crazy wrap thing with the host or with you, and have them tag you in it. And I say whoever gets the most likes by the end of the night gets to win the free prize. So that's also building your market on your Facebook, because whoever sees their picture, plus you're going to go back and look at their picture, because if they're not your friends yet, they have to friend request you. So then that's, opening up your social media to new people. And I also do, so I also say if you bring a friend, you get entered in to win a free wrap. If you, I do a lot of stuff. If it's like a facial party, whoever brings a friend or whoever does this, they get a free bottle of wine. I mean, you guys can get bottles of wine for, $7. So facial parties are a lot of, like, most of the parties that I like to do, because people like to sit around and have fun, especially girlfriends. Bridal parties. So if I see anybody that's about to get married, I'll say, let's get all your bridesmaids together. I'll pamper you guys all. I'll give you all facials, the exfoliating peel, all of those things. And, then I'll bring the wine, and then you kind of talk about the products here and there. Once they feel the facial products, they'll fall in love and they'll want the exfoliating peel, especially the Wow. The Wow is amazing. And you guys can sell the Wow for $5 for a little sample of it. You guys, I don't know if a lot of people know that, but you guys can sell the Wow for $5 at parties. And if you say, like, bring a friend and you guys can split it, so that's $5 in your pocket, but that's 2 people are using it. But once they use it, they're most likely going to sign up to get it.
Yeah. That's so I have people still who hopefully are on this call that have been in the business maybe a month or 2, but still have yet to have a party, no matter how many times I try to have them for them. So how important is it for them to have that first launch party?
Crucial. I had my first launch party, and like I said, Tiffany was very new in the business, so she actually didn't even come to my launch party. So I had my own launch party, but it was crucial because you're opening your mouth to those people that, even if one person comes, you're getting out there and you're showing, like, hey, I just had a launch party. This person, I just got $25 in wrap cash. If 10 people come, that's, that's a lot of wrap cash. But you're learning about the products. You're learning how to do your own wrap party. So then when someone comes to you, you don't have to go to your upline like, can you come to this? I need you. I need this. I need you to come help me with this launch party or this wrap party. You need to have your own, so you know how to do it, so you feel comfortable enough to do it, because your confidence in this business is what's going to get you to go to the next level and the next level and the next level and the next level. So your launch parties are very crucial. That's why they have this set up to be your launch party when you join the business. Every time I sign up a distributor, I say, okay, first 72 hours, I can challenge you to get your 4 loyal customers. And then after that, I need you to, within those couple of days, I need you to pick a date within 2 weeks out to set your launch party up so we can get this going. And if they call me and say, well, no one's coming, and I still go, and we will talk about it. I will walk through like I was doing a launch party if there was 1 million people there, and we will go through it. We will take a picture. We will post it on social media saying that we just had a blast at her launch party, even though maybe nobody came, but that doesn't matter. They still like, oh wow, she just had so much fun. I should have gone. So then I've had a lot of people that have nobody come, but then they have their friends come, oh, I'm so sorry I didn't make it. Can we go ahead and do another one? And she'll say, well, how about you host one and you get a free wrap out of it? So then that opens it up. So launch parties are very crucial in so many different ways, like I said. And like, you guys can invite your family, your friends, your next door neighbor. Hey, come over and I'm having a party. You can learn about the business I'm in. If not, can you just, if it's your family, most family will come to support you. They don't have to buy anything. Just have them come and support you into the new business that you're in.
Yeah, that's amazing. At the cruise, on the cruise, I talked to so many of the upline or of the top earners, and parties, I think, are where it's at. So
parties are, I mean,
more,
yeah, because you're in front of one, two, three, four. That's four people. That's four is better than one on social media, but you're in front of them and you're talking to them all one-on-one. So they all can ask questions. They all can, whatever they need to know, you can give it to them.
Yeah.
So parties, parties, parties. I promise you, Tiffany Her went diamond in 1 month because of parties.
So you were talking about having that confidence, what if someone might not have that confidence at first? Because when you go through the business, you get more confident. Starting out, we don't know anything. So what would you suggest to somebody who's new, who is afraid or doesn't have the confidence?
I will still tell you that I am still afraid. Like I said, I was over here taking confianza and, listening to music before I had this conference call because I still get nervous. I still get nervous talking to new people. But when I think about if that new person really needs this, that makes me excited because I can help that new person. But if you don't have confidence, you need to do self-development. That helped me a lot. So if you guys haven't watched The Secret, Joel Osteen, listen to him. That builds your confidence up. Plus, it lets you know that everybody is self-worthy of anything. So go out there and just believe in yourself, because when you get that first yes, or you get that first person that you change their life over $25 because they could fill their gas tank up or they could go get groceries, your confidence is going to go and go and go and go and go. But it's never going to go unless you actually try. You have to challenge yourself to build your confidence up, because I had no confidence in anything because my life felt like it just crumbled down into a million pieces. But I built it up because I had to. I had to do it for myself, for my family, for my son, for my boyfriend, my fiance now. But I mean, I had to do it. There was no other way. So you have to. I know those people out there that don't have it. I know that feeling. But just think about, after you get that little bit of confidence in you, what it's going to do to you and your family and your why. Always remember your why. And I promise you, if you wake up and you think about your why every single day, it's going to help you build that confidence up.
Absolutely. So last question, really quick. It's about the products. I think it's super important, but how important do you think it is for someone to be a product of the product? Those auto shipments, how important is that?
Okay, auto shipment is law. I know that they have the 150 PBV, but auto shipment is law. And I promise you that when I joined this business, I set my auto shipment up, and most of the time my auto shipment is wrapped, because I don't think I put $1 into this business. And if it has been, it's conference and all that, but which I've made it back in the wrap rewards. I take every product. Relief, I have fibromyalgia and arthritis, and I take Relief. So I had to post about Relief 24/7 because I'm in pain, especially now that winter's coming. You guys will see just all of this all over my Facebook because this is my thing. But when you put your wraps in your auto shipment, you're going to make your money right back. But use those, show your before and afters, because when you show your before and afters, then they're like, wow, that's my body type. Or, wow, she used it. She's a real person. I know who she is. It's not a random before and after. So use your own before and afters. Plus, like I said, if you have stress, try the Confianza. Try your greens. Take a picture of you drinking your greens, because people want to see that you're using it. Yeah, you're posting about it, but are you really using it? And I know that you might say, well, I don't have the money to use it. So what you do is put a box of wraps in your auto shipment, put some greens in there, or hair, skin, and nails. Okay, my hair is pretty long, and it's because I've used hair, skin, and nails since I joined this business. 2 years ago, my hair was up to here before I joined, and this is all because of hair, skin, and nails. And people know that. So I sell hair, skin, and nails more than anything, because people have seen how much my hair has grown. Every month, put a box of wraps in your auto shipment. Either have one party, you just sold all your wraps, you just made your money right back. And then put your own products, which you're going to fall in love with every single month. Every single month I have something different in my auto shipment, but I also have one box of wraps. So I made my money right back, plus I'm using it and being a product of the product. So you're in for the business for zero.
So I know I said that was the last question, but one more. So
oh, you're
people,
fine. You're fine.
I know it's December and like all the holidays and everything, and people might be like, I'll start when the new year comes. How would you tell somebody, what would you suggest to somebody to end the year off good or great to go into the new year?
So I actually, like I said, I am a cold messaging. I cold message so much on social media and Instagram. Instagram is, I don't really cold message on Facebook anymore. I do depending on if it's a new person or if they've liked my stuff and I find out that, I haven't really talked to them about the business. And going into cold messaging, I don't know if you guys are big on cold messaging, but cold messaging is not just, have you heard of it works? Don't ever do that. Don't ever say that. It's not thoughtful, like John Eric says. So what I do is I send them a message. Hey, I think you're gorgeous. I would love for you to be, I think you're gorgeous. I'll just send you I'll say a sample of what I've done. And it's exactly if a girl said, I don't have the money right now. Mm-hmm. Or I get back to you after the holidays. And then she's actually calling me tomorrow because of what I said. Hey, sweetie, you are so cute. I love your personality and I love your page. I can't stop thinking about how amazing you would be on my dream team. What's that? And I said, It Works Global. I've been in the company for 21 months. It's one of the fastest growing network marketing companies worldwide. I work my business 100% through social media, my phone. We carry natural products and skincare line. The biggest thing now is if you join my team this month, you can qualify for a $500 Ruby bonus. You have until the last day of February to go and earn the bonus. So simple. I went Ruby in 1 month, and I know you can too. I will be here every step of the way. Are you in? Let's do this. And then she says, well, I don't have the time. Can we talk about this after the holidays? Because she says, very interesting. She went on and on and on. And I said, well, I'll tell you now that if you join right now, you actually get a couple weeks further. Plus, why not join? And you might get that Ruby bonus that will pay for your Christmas right after you just bought all that Christmas, so you're not leaving right after and being broke. So you get $500 after Christmas, which most people after Christmas have no money. So why not join the business, get a head start in it, and then you are already joining and making that residual income, getting loyal customers, because you're going to join before the New Year's. People are already going to start getting their New Year's resolution going, I want to lose weight. I want, better skin, longer hair. I want to do this. I want to make extra money. So this is a time to join because people are going to start doing that. So you're going to start you're already going to start building a team and start going to build your clientele. So this is a perfect time to join.
That's awesome.
Go around that.
Having that momentum, planting those seeds and all that.
Seeds, absolutely. Yeah. Because even when they say no, no doesn't mean a no. Like you have to, why is there no? Like what is there no for? You know what I mean? Like, is it because they don't have money? Is it because they're already in another business? Like you have to find out that no. If they say no, don't run away. Kind of ask them, because if they seem that if you care, then they're going to really feel like, wow, she really wants to know. She's not bugging me. I've had a girl that I asked her for 6 months, and she told me no every single time. I asked her one more time, and she said, okay, I'm ready. Sign me up. So don't ever just say, okay, I'm done, because she told me no. If you continue to go with it, you never know where it's going to go. So
that's amazing. Well, thank you so much for taking your time out of your night to talk to us.
Oh, you're so welcome.
I appreciate it, and I'm sure we've learned a lot. I know I did, so thank you so much.
If anybody has any questions, you can always come talk to me. I'm a rambler, so I kind of go off the key sometimes, but yeah, I'm here to help for anybody. We're one team, one mission, so.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Bye, guys.
Bye.